Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler review series V's I've been doing for the while. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, and folks, I'm gonna talk about the stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just thinking about the fact that tomorrow I gotta mow my lawn. It's a weird thing to have on my mind, but it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I need to mow my lawn soon. I've been slagging off on it because it's been so hot, and I refuse to fucking mow my lawn in crazy heat. Like, I don't want to die, but I know I need to get to it now that it's starting to cool down. It's like, all right, mowing the lawn. Anyway, folks, super simple format. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna try out food and or drink items. Whilst I'm doing that, I'm inside the truck. Whilst I'm inside the truck, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight super cool shirt. You know it. Boom! It's my Vended shirt. Which, if you are not familiar with the band Vended, that's pretty reasonable. They're definitely, I would consider them a band really on the rise. They've been, I really look at them as being kind of like the part of the next generation of really solid American heavy metal bands that I really think have a lot of potential, and I really think, not even just America, but really just like that next generation. Like, they're really good. They're probably most known for the fact that a couple of the members are actually children of the spawn of the members of Slipknot. A couple of those guys. Lead singer is Corey Taylor's son, so both the lead singers. I think it's the bassist, or maybe it's the drummer. I forget, but one of the other members is also he's really related to Clown from the band. I've seen them a couple times live. They've kicked the shit out of every performance I've seen them at. I actually have a few videos from their performances. They're on this channel, just in case you're interested. But anyway, what am I reviewing for you folks? What are you doing? Well, I just got through reviewing a couple of exotic Snickers because I went out to a place called Exotic Snacks in Anime. It's a little shop, sell import stuff, and went over there, was talking with the guy. He was super cool. I bought some stuff, and he's like, hey, by the way, here's a quick little, toss-in for you. So I got, boom, it is from a brand called Tiffany. They are Break Delights, which are apparently crunchy cream-filled wafer rolls, and they are from Dubai. You can see, you can kind of see. All the text is in, a script that I cannot read. So, not all of it. Some of it is in English. But I don't know that I've ever had anything from Dubai, but cool! Plus, like I said, they were just a quick little toss-in thing for me. So let's give them a shot and see how they are. I wanted to get to these because it's not hot, but it's warm. So they look like that. I am not going to go over there. I'm just going to chomp them both at the same time. It's not exactly standard etiquette, but let's give it a go. Ooh, I like these. Yeah. They're exactly what they claim to be. They're crunchy, they're creamy, they're chocolatey, and they got wafer in them. All of those things work. They are rather tasty. I like them a fair amount. Chocolate is nice. I'm wondering if it's a milk chocolate or if it's, more close to American chocolate or other types of chocolate, I guess. Not a dark chocolate, though. It's definitely close to a milk chocolate. So it's light, but it's very flavorful. And then the wafer is nice. Dragonfly. That was cool. Don't see dragonflies all the time. The wafer was nice and crispy. I enjoy a wafer. And then, yeah, kind of in the middle, you have sort of like a chocolatey, creamy sort of middle. So, the outside, you got your chocolate. Then you got your wafer on the inside. It's good. Reminds me almost like a tiny Twix, except kind of like a tiny Twix, except, you know, instead of the cookie crunch of wafer, instead of caramel, you have like a chocolatey creamy. So it's not that much like a Twix, if we're being realistic. But no, that was really good. Like, it's just a quick little thing. I could have done for bigger ones, I'm not gonna lie. Probably the only thing I would say, you know, and it's not a critique per se, but it's just, you know, just something that I noticed. You know, typically when you think of like snacks from other countries and stuff, you do tend to think more exotic, you know, like, oh, you know, like I said, I just ate a strawberry Snickers and a pistachio Snickers from India, you know, which are somewhat similar flavors, but certainly unusual. In this case, this is something I could very easily see just being available here in America. It might even have some sort of equivalent, maybe not in that exact format. Because everything there is just, you know, that's stuff that you can get in candy bars in America. It's just the format has been changed up a little bit. But it's definitely good, like, for sure. And, you know, like I said, even though I did kind of make mention, you know, I could go for some bigger ones. That's just a quick little, like, eat it snack thing, you know. I mean, you know, I'm coming this from America. We're a large people. But as a thing, man, those were perfectly good. Like, it tasted really good. It was nice to eat. It wasn't anything, like, that blew me away, but by that same token, like, you know, it was just a good little candy, and that's really all it's supposed to do. Plus, like I said, I got it as a toss-in, so I ain't fucking complaining. There's really not a lot more to say about it, honestly. Chocolatey, wafer, creamy stuff. It's good. I guess if I was going to really mention a highlight, it's the fact that I did like the combination of the different textures, the way that it actually, you know, felt as I was eating it. Because, you know, the crispiness of the wafer, the creaminess, it gave me a lot to work with. I mean, 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Yes, and sure. So here's the thing. I mean, technically I didn't get this one the first time. Like I said, it was just a quick little toss-in that the guy gave me. In terms of, like, would I purchase it personally? Not as a regular thing. But not because it's bad, just because it is something that's already pretty familiar. And if I'm going to that particular location, I'm going for really exotic stuff. You know, that's what I want. I want things that are going to be weird and interesting. This was good, but it wasn't particularly interesting. Now, if it does have, like, a United States equivalent, or if they brought it over here and, you know, it was just in shops, like, you know, maybe by where the cashier is, I'd grab one every now and again, because they're good. Recommending them, it's kind of the same logic. Like, if you can get a hold of them, you know, like, they're good, but they're not particularly bonkers or, you know, like, they're not something I would say you have to try, if that makes any sense. But they are good, and, you know, if you just like chocolate crispy treats, they work perfectly good for that. Anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your folks. You can go over there and have yourselves a truly Dubai chocolate-tastic rest of your life, I guess, because it's pretty damn good chocolate. Makes me happy. That was a little bit of a weak one, but whatever, folks. I need to pee so bad it's not even funny. So, final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do all the time. I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you can do, folks. You try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole, especially when you need to pee. Should have not done this last review. I should have gone over there and taken care, but it is what it is now. It is important when we run into situations in our life that are stressful, frustrating, etc. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholeness in our lives. Hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks. Do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe wherever you are, if you need to use the facilities, as they are readily available to you, and you can just get in and do your thing. You don't even have to worry about doing reviews like this guy right here. Because I'm in the parking lot of a Walmart, and as soon as I'm done with this review, I am moving my car closer to the Walmart, and I'm going to find a bathroom. Bye.